Good morning, Standard 7. Today we'll start with a new chapter, the fundamental rights and duties. The fundamental rights and duties. So today we will not do duties, we'll do only fundamental rights, and in this video you will understand only one fundamental right, that is right to equality. So let's begin. India is a democratic country. What type of country India is? India is a democratic country. And our country guarantees. Guarantees means nobody has a power to snatch our fundamental rights. So our country guarantees certain fundamental rights to all its citizens. Now why this is called fundamental? These rights are called fundamental because they are necessary for the well-being of the citizen and their dignity. It means that the fundamental rights are given to the people for their all-round development, or it is necessary for the well-being of the citizen and their dignity. So they are vital for the social progress as well as smooth functioning of democracy. They prevent government from misusing its power because fundamental rights are guaranteed, and it protects the minority communities. Now when you speak about minority community, scheduled tribe is a minority community. Parsis, it's a minority community. Like this, we have so many minority communities who are less in number. So it protects their rights also. So they cannot be taken away by anyone, including the government. You have to note this, that the fundamental rights cannot be snatched. It cannot be taken by anyone, even it includes the government. The government also cannot snatch our fundamental rights. Let's begin with the fundamental rights. Our constitution, it's not six. Your book mentions six fundamental rights, but we have altogether seven fundamental rights, and I've added that seventh fundamental right also in your video. Okay, so we have altogether seven fundamental right, but here it is mentioned six. It's because your book is answering only six. It's an old edition, so it is answering only 6. But altogether, how many fundamental rights we are having? We are having 7 fundamental rights, and these rights are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies, and right to education. Right to education is the newly right which is given to the people, and these fundamental rights are mentioned in part 3 of our constitution. So here part 3 explains about our 7 fundamental rights which are guaranteed. Let's begin with the first fundamental right. In this video, I'll explain to you only the first fundamental right. Right to equality. Right to equality is given under Article 14 to 18 in our Constitution. So here Article 14 to 18 explains our right to equality. Now, what is this right to equality? All the Indian citizens are equal before law. Okay, and shall be treated as such. Shall be treated as means they are equal. Equal in the eye of law. Whether they are rich, poor, okay, whether they belong to any caste, they belong to any religion, they belong to any race, gender, place of birth, but they are equal before law. So in other words, we can say no Indian shall be discriminated against on ground of caste, religion, race, gender, or place of birth. There shall be equality of opportunity in matter of employment. So we have equality of opportunity also in the matter of employment as well as in the matter of education. Matter of employment and matter of education, we have equality of opportunity. Means We can, it's about the government job. It is talking about the job, the government job in the center as well as in the state. Equal opportunity, whether you're a girl or a boy, whether you belong to any caste, you belong to any religion, you enjoy equal opportunity in the matter of employment or in the matter of education. You can get admission in any government school or college. You can get job, center government or the state government. Okay, this is not all. The right to equality ensures that untouchability is a social evil, and if it is practiced in any form in any part of our country, it is punishable. Means untouchability has been abolished by our constitution, and its practice is punishable offense. It means here we are all equal. So agar untouchability is there, then how can we be equal? It is a social level. So in case if in any part of our country, if untouchability is practiced, it is punishable. Likewise, titles are also abolished. Like, for example, Rai Bahadur, Khan Bahadur, Raja, Nawab, all these titles are abolished. See, with the moment you say Nawab, it brings the discrimination. So, to maintain equality, all these titles are abolished. To promote equality in the society, these titles are abolished. Only some military and academic titles, okay, we can use before our names, like major, colonel, professor, doctor. These titles are not abolished. We can have these titles, military titles, we can have academic titles, but we cannot have titles like Rai Bahadur. We cannot have titles like Khan Bahadur, Raja, Nawab. It goes against equality, social equality. So today's class, you studied meaning of fundamental right, you studied seven fundamental rights. You studied about right to equality, which is mentioned under Article 14 to 18, and Article 17 abolishes practicing of untouchability. Article 18 makes abolish the titles like Rai Bahadur, Khan Bahadur, Raja, Nawab, etc. Okay, so thank you.